Welcome back to the show. Let's talk to Simon English. He resides at the Evening Standard. Simon, welcome. You wrote a piece in the Standard this evening. Rio Tinto duo face city ban on fraud probe. Now, these guys were fined by the FCA, I think 20 million or so. And now this is a civil lawsuit. What's going on?
Well, it's interesting. So the London regulator have decided that Rio Tinto did something wrong. It should have come cleaner sooner about the true value of assets in Mozambique. Sounds like a pretty esoteric issue. Doesn't sound like the centre of the greatest fraud you've ever heard. They bought these coal mining operations in Mozambique for a ton of money. Turns out they weren't worth anything at all. It's a mistake. I mean, and they lost their jobs over it. Fair enough. Our regulator has said you should have disclosed that to the market and to your own investors a bit sooner. In New York, the SEC is pursuing them for fraud. It looks harsh to me.
So in terms of, are we saying the SEC are much harsher, therefore, than our own regulators?
They definitely are, and they've got a long track record that many people think is good of genuinely pursuing wrongdoers through the courts and getting money back and getting bankers and corrupt corporate business people put away, which we don't do that much here. And the feeling has always been, well, the Yanks are better at this than us, they're tougher. On this occasion, they're tougher, and it looks to me, from the outside, from what I've read this morning, it looks harsh. Those guys got it wrong. It doesn't necessarily follow that they were intending to deceive, which is what the Wall Street regulators complain.
Right. And on the back of that, you're telling me that you'd rather be pursued by the FCA rather than the SEC?
Oh my God! In a million Saturdays, yes. The FCA. If the SEC are coming after you, it's a bit like the taxman coming after you. They're going to get you for something, and in some ways, at times of high corporate malfeasance, you can see the merit in that. At the moment, this is historical. This is 5 years ago where they did this deal that was a rubbish deal. I'm not sure.
But you're suggesting this was a rubbish deal, nothing more sinister than that, effectively, the way you're reading it.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, it comes down to, should they have disclosed this? They disclosed it in the back end of 2012, where they said, look, these assets we bought for $3 billion or whatever it was, they're not worth anything, which is bad. The SEC and our regulator, the FCA, says, oh, well, you should have disclosed it 6 months sooner. Well, in 6 months' time, a lot of things could happen. I think at that point they were still thinking, this stuff isn't that bad and we're going to make it work. And for that, they've got an SEC investigation.
Simon, thank you very much indeed.